We're back here at the Wanamaker Tulsa Arms Show. I'm back here with Phil Schreier, Senior Curator of the NRA National Firearms Museum. Phil, we're here with Silas Messer from Oregon, and what do we got here, Phil? What are we looking at?
We're looking at an 1873 Springfield. The reason why Silas has come back and was talking about the typo is that provenance is everything when you're talking about a gun.
King.
Historic value,
Yes,
right?
Absolutely.
And here we've got a picture of one of the Crow Scouts named Curly. Not one of the three stooges, but one of the three scouts. And Curly, at least, was one of the few survivors of the Little Bighorn in June of 1876.
Okay.
He was one of Custer's scouts. He was 20 years old at the time, or thereabouts. He wasn't sure exactly when he was born, but around 1856. So he was about 20. He survived, couriered Reno. Wonderful story because he gave an oral history of what had happened during the battle.
Very important.
Now, Springfield Research Service can provide you with information on a U.S. military firearm. And I get a hit for 1 out of every 20 serial numbers that I submit. They'll be able to say, okay, we know. And in the case of this gun, in the case of Curly, they say that it was issued to Private Scout Private Curly in 1886, September of 1886.
Okay.
Now, it'd been real nice that he had it with him in June of 1876.
Oh boy.
History may have been changed.
Right.
But still, we have a Native American, a scout, and he was with the 7th Cavalry.
Yeah.
And that was, he's still with them 10 years later when this was reissued. Now, the neat thing about the gun is it is a 73. It doesn't have the Buffington, rear sight. It hasn't been converted. It's not a later model. This is, as the guns that Custer's guys used, as it looked like at the Battle of Little Bighorn. What Silas has done is, put together very important, especially for anybody that comes along after, to know and understand the provenance, the history of these pieces, because just sitting like that in the corner, $450, $500 gun, you put something like this with it, that exponentially increases. What would you say that would?
I've got guesses from 25 to 35,000.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, and you could double that if you could get that number to go back 10 years on when he got issued the gun.
But then it'd be a different configuration.
Yeah. The stock, and the stock on this has been repaired, and it may not be the original, the way it came off the Springfield factory floor when Curly did get it the first time. But these things do take a beating out there.
Yeah.
But it's a very, very nice piece for its age, the condition. It's complete. Doesn't appear to have, many, if any, replaced or upgraded parts to it, with the exception of some of the work on the stock.
And once again, so it's a great piece of history, a firearm like this, and that letter telling a great story.
I got it 2 years ago. I walked in Chinchilla, Virginia, and Wayne didn't see it. And I saw it, and I got it. Nice deal for $750.
Wow, there you go. Well, Silas, thank you for sharing it, and it's a beautiful treasure. And Phil, thank you for being here for another. Oh, go ahead, sir.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for being here for another Curator's Corner.
Silas.
Here in Tulsa.